Hi, hello, this is Vijay, and today we are going to discuss about the Windows commands which we use regularly as shortcuts. So let me show you the few commands. The first one is the add hardware wizard. Okay, I'm just copying this one, the command, and open command prompt, run as administrator. See, the window is popping up, and in this window you'll find all the devices that are connected to your CPU. Example, the disk drives, display drivers, keyboard, mouse, pointers, monitor, ports, network adapters, processors, printer. If any printer is connected to your system, it will display here that when you install the drivers. After installing the drivers, it will get reflected here, and the software devices, and the universal serial bus is your USB, the storage related drivers. Okay, and this is the command here. And let me show you the another command, that is add or remove programs. In short, we will say appwiz.cpl, that is application wizard cpl, appwiz.cpl. This window will pop up, and here you will see the information about all the applications that are installed in the system, along with the date, version, and the size. Okay, and when you click here, we installed updates. Like here in this example, in this window, you can see that the software that are installed in the system are Microsoft Teams, Bandicam, Ninja Trader, Java Update, Speed Pro Starter, Microsoft Edge, etc. Okay, and if you want to see what are the updates that are installed in the system, that is Windows Update. Here you can see the Windows Update, that is the patches that Microsoft regularly releases, that will get automatically installed in the system. See here the installation date you can see, and the patch number. Okay, when you go back here, and if you want to uninstall any software, you can just right click here and give uninstall, and it will get installed. Okay, and if you want to uninstall any patches, click on here, uninstall. Okay, it will get uninstalled. So these are the things that we see here in this window. And let's go back to the sheet and see the other command, that is control admin tools. It is also called administrative tools. So in the administrative tools, we have all the features that you have installed in the system. Example, the Hyper-V. And if you install if you configure any cluster, you'll get the cluster configuration here. And like see the default default applications that you see here, that is event viewer, disk cleanup, disk fragmentation, and optimized drives, computer management, computer services, services.msc, task scheduler, Windows Defender, firewall, and advanced security. Okay, these are the default application that you see here in the admin tools, and if you install any features, that will also get displayed here as a shortcut. Okay, and let's go to the another command, that is Windows Update. The same thing that we have seen here in the control panel. App is the same here. If you go back to this Windows installer, you'll get all the updates that you have installed here. And here I can show you the another shortcut, that is if you type W, you'll get a pop-up here, Windows Updates. You can see the Windows updates are temporarily passed here, and you also get notification if you click here it on. Okay, there are the various options that you see here. Let me try this. I think this command doesn't work here. Okay, so instead of this, you can type W, and you can see here, and you can explore it. Okay, Okay, and if you don't get that information, you can just go back to appwiz.cpl. You can get the information about the patches, latest patches that are installed. Okay, that is about the Windows updates. And automatically, if you click on automatic, then the updates will get installed automatically from the internet. And if you click on the manual, okay, let me show you that. Okay, if I go to services.msc, okay, I'm not able to say there's a problem with the system here. Let me go to admin tools here, Windows Administrator, and here I can see the services.msc command. Okay, now if you go to Windows Update, just go to Windows Update here. This is the service. If this service is running, then the patches will get installed. If this service is stopped, then you will not get patches installed. If this service is set to manual, and you have to install it manually, and if this service is set to automatic, then the patches will get installed automatically from Microsoft site. Okay, that is about the Windows Update. And let me go to the another command. It is Bluetooth transfer wizard. If you have your Bluetooth installed, you can use this command to open that wizard. See, this is a wizard. I don't have Bluetooth installed, so I'm not going much into this. This is send and receive files. Okay, this is calculator. If you just type CALC, you'll get calculator here. See, you'll get calculator. You can use it. The other one, that is certification manager. So if you're managing any certificates, then using this console you can manage all the certificates. Cert manager. See, here we have different types of certifications. That is personal, trusted root, say certification authority, enterprise trust, intermediate certification. So these are all the various types of certificates. So if anything is installed here, it will get displayed here. If it is expired, or if it is, if you have the validity, you can see here. So right now I do not have any certificates installed here, so I cannot show you. I think I can see some certificates here. See, these are the expiration date here. If anything is expired, you can just delete it. If anything is to be renewed, you can renew it. Okay, this is about the certificates. There are various types of certificates here. Okay, as per your requirement, you can install it, you can delete it, or you can modify the certificates. And the another, let's go back to another command, that is check disk utility. Using this command, you can see the disk errors and the bad sectors. If you have anything in your hard drive, it will show it here. This is the command, that is chkdsk, the command. Just run it. See the system files. It will read all the NTFS system files. If there are any bad sectors or if there is any fault in the disk, it will display here. Okay, let it get completed. See, it is giving the result. Examine basic file system structure. So it will examine the basic file system structure here. And then we can wait for 1 or 2 minutes here. We'll get the result here. So until then, let's see another command here. I think it is going to complete it. I think zero bad files records process. So I think the disk is very good in condition, and we do not see any bad files. Okay, let's wait for a few more seconds. Let it complete. We'll come back again. So let me go back to another command. This decom configuration, just like the component services. So here also you have some options to explore, that is event viewer, services.msc, Windows logs, security logs, application system setup. So just instead of this we can also type event viewer here. We'll get the same thing, EVENTVWR. If we type this we get the same page. So here also you can see the same kind of options, that is application, security, system setup. So in the system setup, all the event gets logged if the server is rebooted, or if it is rebooted by a user, or if it is unexpectedly rebooted. You can find the events here, and the event ID for this is 41. 41 is if you have any unexpected power supply. 6008 is unexpected reboot done by any user, and 1074 is is a reboot done by any user, and 6008 is a unexpected reboot. Okay, now you can filter this event IDs, that is 41, 6008, 1074. So 1074 is a reboot done by the user, 6008 is unexpected reboot, and 41 is unexpected power supply interruption. If some unexpected power supply interruption happens, this event ID will get generated. Okay, and if you go to system, the event logs which you can see here is if any softwares or if any patches are installed or uninstalled, you can find those logs here. Okay, and the application will have the application related logs. You can see here securities, audit failed, and audit success. If your login is successful, then on that will get logged here, and if your login is unsuccessful, that will also get logged here, that you receive an event ID here. If your audit is success, you can see the details here. Okay, that is it. So let's see another command. This is computer management. In the computer management, you can see what are all the users added, users groups. See here, these are the users, how many users are there in your system. And if you want, you can right click here and you can create a new user with the password, user ID password. And if you want to add your user into a specific group, you can add here. Like example, if you want to add your user to your remote desktop service so that user can access his device remotely, you can add his ID here like this. Okay, and there are many other options, you can explore it. And this is timedate.cpl. This is the time. You can add, modify any region, any time as per your requirement. You can change it here. Okay, you can change time zone as well. See, you have the options here. You can change the time zone. This is device management. It will be like same like hardware. This one, hardwarewiz.cpl. And the clean manager is if you want to clean up your C drive or D drive, then you can use this one. Clean mgr, that is a clean manager. See the drives, you can see the drives here, and if you want to clean up a C drive, select a C and give OK. Let me try one more time. It window is not popped up. Just claim MGR. Okay. Then let's try the other one. The disk defragmentation. I think it's not getting somehow. So let's try this. dfrg.msc. Okay, let us go back and see this chk dhk. I think it's still running, and it will take some more time to complete the process. And I think the clean mgr command has been executed successfully, and we see the pop-up here. I think this cleanup is going on here. Okay, because we have selected C drive, so it is cleanup now. C drive. Okay, so it will take some time. Let's go back to another command. Disk cpl. See here the disk cleanup wizard is there, and you can select if you want to clear out anything. You can just select this and give OK. Those things will get removed. And if you do not want anything, you can just do it uncheck and click OK. Okay, permanently delete, yes, that's it. Now this is Dr. Watson troubleshooting utility. This is the inbuilt tool that is given by the Microsoft. I think this is not working. Maybe this is outdated here. Okay, so this one, group policy edit. gpedit.ms is a group policy editor. See, so what are all the group policies that you have applied for your system? You can see it here. And what are all the group policies available in the Windows? You can see here. See, startup scripts. Startup. If you want to run a script when the system is started, while system is getting started, then you can write startup scripts. And if you want to run a script when the system is going to shut down, then you can write shutdown script. Security, deploy printers, admin console. So there are many other options we can see here. Okay, so you can hide control panel, or you can hide any icon. If you do not want some user to see it, you can hide it. You can prohibit it. You can deny the access. So all controls can be done using this group policy editor. Okay, and let me try this one. ncpa.cpl. This is the new properties. See, under properties. This is IP configuration. That is, I think earlier also we have already discussed here. Let me give a try again. IP config, give enter. I'll get the IP details. So IPs that are assigned to a system, it will get displayed here. So when I type IP config, I get the information for IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. And if you want more information about IP, I can just give IP config space /all. I'll get all the details. So what are all the network adapters that are configured along with their IP address, subnet mask, and the default gateway. Okay, here you can see the host name, the MAC address, Ethernet. Okay, and if you have any wireless devices or wireless adapters, you can see here. When you can see DNS, DHCP, DNS servers, DHCP servers. Lease expiry date is about DHCP. Okay, and the default gateway. So many things, so many parameters you will get to see here. Okay, that is this, and the rest. This is about the DNS. If you want to see what DNS is configured here, just type this command. display DNS. See how all the DNS related information you will get it if you type this command. See, from here it will say time to leave, CNAME record. So all this information is about DNS. Okay, how many records are present, so on details will be there. Okay, this is flush DNS. So if you want to flush your DNS, you can type this command ipconfig /flush DNS, and if you want to release your IP and if you want to renew it, you can type both these commands. If you want to release your IP, you can type ipconfig /release. If you want to renew your IP, you can type ipconfig /renew. And if you want to register your DNS, then type this command ipconfig /register DNS. Okay, and if you want to display a DHCP class ID, type this command ipconfig /class ID. Okay, there are many options here. Log off. If you want to log off, you can just type log off. And if you want to see local users and computers, local users and groups, type this command user.msc. See, it will open only your local users and groups. It will list only your local users and groups. ncpa.cpl, network properties, ncpa.cpl. Let's show network properties. What are all the network adapters that are configured here? If you have a Wi-Fi connected and installed, you can see the Wi-Fi icon here, and if you have only Ethernet adapter, that is a physical adapter, you can see here two physical adapters. This one is for Hyper-V, this is a virtual Ethernet adapter, and this is a physical Ethernet adapter. Okay, let's go back to another one. This is OSK, is an on-screen keyboard, that is virtual keyboard. OSK shortcut, virtual keyboard. Okay, MSTSC. MSTSC is like, if you want to take a system in remote, you can type MSTSC, MSTSC, and give IP or host name. Connect it. You can connect that device in remote. Okay. Services.msc, like I've already told you, services.msc, what are all the services that are installed in a computer, you can see it here in services.msc. Security center. Let me see the security center here. And this, if you want to security means firewall. So Windows security. Let me see what are all things here. Yeah, if you have it a public domain or private domain, you can see here the domain network, the firewall is on. The security, in the sense the firewall is on or off, you can see it here. Okay. So let me see the another share folders. If you want to see how many share folders you have, just copy it and paste it here. You will get to see how many files are open, how many shares you have. Okay, and how many sessions are open, how many are open files. You can see it here. Currently I do not have any share folder, so I cannot show you. These are all the shares. So suppose if how many shares are in open C drive, how many sessions means how many users are using those shares, you can see it here, and how many files are open, that also you can see it here. Even sounds and audio. So if you want to have settings to your speakers or microphone, if you want to increase or decrease volume, if you want to set sound system, pop-up sound, anything like that, from this console you can do it. msconfig. This is the most important command, msconfig. So Microsoft configuration. So here you have many things. Startup of your system. What are all the things that you have that you want to load it? Like startup icons. If you want to have any icons to be loaded along with your operating system, then you can select it here. Okay, this is the startup. Currently I do not have any options. If you would like to see it, just click on it and select it. You'll get to know startup options. So these are all the applications that will get popped up when my operating system will reboot automatically along with my operating system. Okay, these are the tools. You can see it here. If you want to do a clean reboot, you can do it from here. If you want to reboot your system in safe mode, you can just select the safe mode and give OK. That is about that command. So if you like, task manager, another interesting command. Just right click on task manager, right click on your taskbar and you can click task manager. Here you will get to know about processor, performance, application history, startup, users, details, services. So what are all the process? So you can see CPU memory utilization, disk utilization, network utilization. So many things you can see it here. If your memory utilization is up 99%, then you will not be able to use your operating system, and it's the same thing if your CPU utilization is more, so you cannot use your operating system as normal. Your system will get hanged and you'll see the performance issues. Telnet is another command. If you want to see any port is open, or if you want to see any port is open, then you can use this command. It is telnet space IP address. Let me take an IP address here. IP config. IP config is IP address. I've taken it. Now let me test the telnet command. Telnet space IP address space and RDP port number is 3389. So if your port is enabled, then you'll get blank script. If your port is not available, then you'll get this commands. Or if telnet is not installed, you will see this error. Utility man. See utility man. You can see some options which you can enable or disable it. Show animation in Windows, show transparency in Windows, automatically hide scroll bar in Windows. So you can use this mouse pointer, magnifier, color filters, narrator, audio. It's just you can use it as per your requirement. This is self-explanatory. Okay. So let me use this firewall. In security we have seen firewall, and this is another command for the same. Firewall.cpl. If you can see whether your firewall is on or not, you can see it from here. If your firewall is on, it will be in green color. If your firewall is off, you see it in red color. Okay. There's Windows Management Infrastructure, that is WMI. WMI service is something, it's a very much important service of Windows. I think we need to configure it here. By default you can see this Windows WMI service in services.msc. Windows management and instrument here. This should be on if your application, if you want your application to work, this service should be on. Okay, provides a common interface and object mode to access management information about operating system, devices, application and services. If this service is stopped, most Windows-based software will not function properly. So this service should be on, otherwise your software-based applications will not work. Windows-based software applications will not work. Okay, so this plays a very important role. This service should always be run and it should be in automatic state. It should not be in manual. And right, this is the last command that we see here today. This is the write command. It's like a WordPad. See, you can write it, you can edit, you can save, you can do whatever you want using this WordPad, which is default with Windows operating system. I have not installed anything. This comes by default. So let me see. Let me go back and see this chkdsk. Yeah, chkdsk command is completed successfully here. Okay, and you see the report here. Bad sectors are 0. So I think my disk is fine. I don't have any issues with my disk. Everything is fine. I don't have to do any further troubleshooting for this. So these are all the commands which are very much useful regularly. Okay, you try it. If you got any issues, if you're not able to understand anything, just put a comment. I'll try to explain it. Thank you for watching my video. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.